Hey, hey, yeah. Put your trust in me. Coast to coast from JFK to Tuscany. Doing AMAs where all y'all see what's up with me. Baby, fuck with me. On my dolo on the daily, but tonight I need some company. Come and link me. I don't care what I might open on your link tree. Clearing out your history. Ain't got no label now officially. In more ways than one, I'm independent, limousine riding, jet flying. That's what I made these figures for. I'm styling and profiling. Booked a suite, we on an island with it. She like the patches on my Yankee fitted. I take it off, she get undressed, I go to work, and then it's back to business.
Hey, I'm Mo. And I'm Grant, and this is the San Juan Mountains. Woo!
There's nothing like the mountains of Colorado, especially for us Arkansas boys in July. But our story doesn't start here.
No, you're the man, bro. Crushing. I'm gonna shotgun this beer, so good. Dude, what are you doing here? The crew's not supposed to be here yet. You're like way early. Just cut that. Okay, here we go. What's up, guys? This is Grant with Backwoods. Before we hit the San Juan Mountains, we have some rigs to dial in. J.O., you're freaking crushing it.
You too, Grip.
Check it. These are sick, dude. Check it.
During that sexy B-roll, we upfitted a Tundra, a Land Cruiser, and a couple of Tacomas with all the goodies. Sure, we wanted the trucks to turn heads, but more importantly, they had to be functional and fully capable. The San Juans are no joke, and for the next 2 weeks, these rigs wouldn't just be our wheels, they'd be our homes. Throughout this video, we're going to be breaking down the details, showing you exactly what we did to each build. But before we hit the road, let's discuss the Tundra.
First thing we did on this is a wheel and tire combo. We have 37 by 13.5 open country Toyos on this with some methods and Kings all the way around for this. We have our Scout low pro bumper right here, Baja lights here, and Agency 6 goodies. And we also have the new Alpha Rex headlights. Next up, we have our rock sliders, and they make an amazing step. We have a Starlink mount up here. We know we're gonna be out of the office for a good 2 weeks, so we gotta put in orders, we gotta do our stuff, and the Starlink mounts up here, just cherry. One of my favorite things about this roof rack is our secret weapon, front porch. Most people think about a roof rack carrying all your gear and stuff, but we thought, let's flip our tent backwards and put a chair up here and use all of our deck panels, and then you have this incredible place to view the Colorado mountains. Now I know what you're thinking, where are you guys gonna sleep? And I'm gonna tell you, not in the same tent. FSR hooked us up with a bunch of tents for all the trucks, awnings, mattresses, all that good stuff. All right, let's get down and test these 30-year-old ankles. Oh, on this side, we have our universal dog bone traction board / Rotopax mount that fits on literally just about anything. We have our cargo boxes. Now these aren't made out of plastic. These are real aluminum, very heavy duty boxes. We have stuff like our air down kit in here for more flate. We have an FSR awning, a 270 degree, some Baja Designs S1 chase lights, Agency 6 grab handles. Last piece of armor on this truck is our rear bumper. AWE hooked us up with their high clearance exhaust with the bash guard tip. This thing sounds like a real truck. Don't be a little girl. I'm not gonna say that.
Weird.
Yeah, just straight face. This is like slight zoom in. So we opted for the high clearance version with the bash guard tip. Keep our tips nice and clean. Stay tuned, we have 3 more trucks to cover later on in the video, but for now, let's get back to the San Juan Mountains. Watch this transition.
We escaped the Arkansas heat, rolled into Ouray late, and woke up to crisp 40-degree mountain air.
You feel like summer.
Good morning. Good morning.
This story picks up in week 2 of our trip. The first week we spent at the Rocky Mountain Toyota Roundup, a whirlwind of trails, engines, campfires. But last night marked a turning point. Some of the wives arrived, bringing fresh energy, along with a couple of photo and video guys ready to help us capture what was coming. The plan for this leg of the journey was simple. Make a killer video, snag epic photos, and above all, soak in the adventure. They call this campsite the Amphitheater, and the name couldn't be more fitting. Towering mountains rise on three sides, creating the feeling that you're standing on the grandest stage imaginable, with the sky itself as your backdrop. Morning came not with alarms, but with that slow pool of sunlight warming the tents. One by one, we emerged, drawn out by the smell of pine mixing with fresh coffee, that quiet laughter and conversation, the buzz around camp, flicker of the warmth of the howl, and the stillness, crisp mountain air, the hum of life just getting started for the day. You realize there's just nothing like this.
Within this romance, I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky one. Picture frames, lavender and pain, they all live here. Within this romance, I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky one.
Definitely warmer with the wife.
Yes.
You can like snuggle up to something, which is good.
I was a little jealous mine wasn't here.
Yeah.
The toothpaste on the face, it is the look.
This is authentic. I hope you guys like this.
Blessed. Oh,
With
also
me.
blessed.
I woke up to turn the lights off this morning and this was like super loose. So I'm trying to fight gravity to put it back in. Put these nuts in the T-track.
We poured out the last of the coffee, savoring every warm sip against the chill that still lingered. A few of us busied ourselves with small repairs and checks before breaking camp, tightening bolts, adjusting gear, giving the trucks one more look over. Out here, little things matter. A loose strap or nut can turn into a long day on the trail.
Dude, we are gold.
Stop it. You know it does.
I did it.
Let's go.
The plan today was straightforward but exciting. We would work our way up and over the high mountain passes, eventually dropping down into Silverton. The trails ahead were rugged and legendary, carved into the San Juans like ribbons of challenge and reward. We could feel the anticipation building as the engines fired and radios crackled to life.
I don't know. What do you think I'm missing here? It's like a habit.
This is us talking to the camera. We're getting ready.
Big camera
Action
guys.
cams.
We got Jordan here. Grant, Caleb, up looking right.
Joe, do you have yours where you're capturing everybody?
Hey guys, so everybody met up at this awesome, epic campsite last night, being Saturday night. We picked up the wives from the airport. Everybody's here officially day one. So we're peeling out of this spot and we're gonna go capture some epic trail views. A lot of people in the group have never even been to Colorado. My wife hasn't seen any of these incredible views either. So excited to do this. So let's do it.
Headed over to Corkscrew, run it today down into Silverton. Got a great group. Jordan showed up. Caleb's obviously linked up with us. So excited to get these trucks out, let them work a little bit.
At the foot of the mountain, we pit stopped to use our Morphlate systems to air down. Let the wheeling begin.
Hey, I refuse to let a bad night ruin me, just doesn't get through to me. Even back then, getting stopped by the truancy. Posted with the bros and turned the bond into a mutiny. One of them and then we handled it brutally. Y'all not sick, you got immunity and lack the continuity. I leave them in the dust and stack bread cause I'm moving things. Speed reached a new high when I started removing things. I had to drop the baggage out the plane before I flew a wing. Or let the engine fail, cold day in hell, I let a pest prevail. Let's put them to the test and let the pressure scale. Yeah, that'll do it, that'll separate the weak from the real, getting to it. I did it for the love, but got no love for what I did. So that's why I'm moving different. It's play the part, but sometimes it's like I'm missing a script. I write my own, cause nobody gonna tell it like it is. Yeah. Nobody gonna tell it like it is. So I be showing them the way. Living by example, put my life on display. Put me in the game, watch them make a play. Live a life for the day, sun shining through the gray. Ay, so I be showing them the way. Living by example, put my life on display. Put me in the game, watch them make a play. Live a life for the day, sun shining through the gray. What you say, I'm steaming out the pot. Got my brother standing next to me, I'll pass my boys the rock. Put some diamonds in the ring, add some numbers to the stock. Let it pop, go and show them what you got. Never stop, never. Hey, what you say, I'm steaming out the pot. Got my brother standing next to me, I'll pass my boys the rock. Put some diamonds in the chain, add some numbers to the flock. Let it pop, go and show them what you got. Never stop, never.
We're gonna take a tinkle up here. That's good.
All right. Just started down the pass. Sounds like Grant's got a tinkle, so that's good. Absolutely beautiful through here. If y'all have never run Corkscrew Gulch, we've just kind of started it, and it is beautiful.
This is our first trip. Father and son to come out here. Our team's been out here a ton of times, and we've always wanted to go, so this was our turn. We have our new LC 250 build. We've really put it to the test. I think just seeing what this rig can do with the other trucks, and we've driven the other trucks a bunch, and this is the first time to take the LC out, and it was, I think, amazing just to see what it can do on the big trails.
It's impossible to fully capture the magnitude of this place on camera. The scale is beyond what any lens can handle. Still, we gave it a go.
That's the kind of stuff like that makes these trips worthwhile, you know.
So today was our first big day. We met up last night and just camped, but didn't do anything really. So we got after it today. We went to Corkscrew Gulch. Yeah. We ran it actually the day before with Chris, just to show him around. He loved it. I think he said he brought a tear to his eye, which was epic.
Having her beside me to see all this stuff, I've been out here for 8 days, so it's like I've been able to take in all this, but today was the first day for her and I to be able to like ride together and really just break. So it's like, dude, for me, that was the highlight. Beautiful all day long. I mean, blessed with good weather, sunshine, flowers are blooming. So it's like that part, Colorado's gonna do its part, so it's like, that was good.
Yo, I hope you're digging the San Juan Mountains and the video so far. But we interrupt this broadcast to tell you about the Landy. What we have on it right now from us is our prototype sliders, our roof rack, the brand new SSW Dakars. We're very excited to test out the Kenda Cleaver tires. We have Kendas on 3 other trucks for this trip. These are the RTs, and I think it fits this truck. This is not necessarily a hardcore wheeler, but more of an adventure truck, and that's how we spec'd it. We have King all the way around, just like the Tundra and just like the Tacoma that you'll see later on. we know we're gonna have this thing loaded down with gear and a bunch of stuff. And so we opted for the new Dobinson springs just to help with the additional weight. We wanted to use a Pro 6 Gravity KC light bar, and we wanted to make a cool way for it to adapt to our fairing. So we made this little custom piece. Again, this is a proto, but we think we're gonna release this and offer that for you guys as well. Up top, we have an FSR Odyssey tent. This thing is sweet. I love how it opens from the side, which really works out well for the build because out back we have something special to share with you. We have a sweet prototype we're excited to test on this trip. Now this is our universal hitch swing. You can mount just about anything you want to the back. So you don't need a bumper, and this isn't bumper specific. Again, it's a hitch carrier. So we're excited to offer our products to a bunch of different vehicles and bigger audience as well. So this model, again, a prototype, has a dual swing. So this allows you to open stuff really wide. You can set different angles with these pins as well and make it wider, but you can now get to your gear. Everything is in a nice place. We just released this product actually, and this is our adventure box. Now, if you're familiar with our other products, we used to have a bigger box for the vans, but now since we're just Toyotas, we have this little smaller one that fits on trucks and mid-size SUVs and things like that. Give us some comments down below on what you think about these products, specifically this hitch swing. If you like it, please let us know if there's some features that are missing out there on the market and what we can incorporate to our swing. Let us know. Let's get back to the San Juans.
The switchback going down to the lake. There was one spot there that, and I was the third vehicle down it, and then the first vehicle to go up it. And Mo's talking to me behind me on the way up it, and we got one tire off the ground completely. And
Chris lined it up, man, and he stood that LC up.
He radioed to me, nailed it, just crushed it. So it was fun. It was a little sketchy. I was a little nervous, but we made it.
Really, I mean, the entire thing stands out. You know, it's so hard to know, like, you know, the entire thing. Yeah, it's like, look where we're at, you know? So it's like everything is just so freaking pretty.
You have to commit. Like, I talk to people about that all the time in my day-to-day life who don't do this. They always ask me, like, are you nervous about scratching the car, doing this or doing that? I'm like, I used to be, but at some point you just have to commit and know that's part of life. So, and if you don't, then you will never get to see everything that you can see if you're always afraid of denting something or scratching something or whatever. Point. I think you have to commit.
As Lake Como slowly revealed itself, the approach felt almost like climbing the rim of a volcano. Except instead of a churning sea of lava, its basin brimmed with the purest, crystal clear water.
Vegas spotted the lake. Vegas spotted the lake.
Emerald.
The higher we climbed, the more the lake seemed to shine, catching the sunlight until it looked almost unreal. The air grew cooler, thinner, and there was a strange calmness that made it feel like we were stepping into a place completely separate from the rest of the world.
Walking with Grant. He's out of water, so he's gonna go fill this thing up with some of the freshest, literally the freshest water you can get. And it's free. My wife's already down here. It took her like me putting the truck in park and the doors unlocking, and she basically sprint down here.
It's not even cold, right?
Not cold.
Dang, she got her feet in.
I mean, look at this view.
Dang. The colors are so vibrant, man. It's nice.
Here he goes. Yep.
So here's the plot twist. It got heavy.
He's still got the balance.
Skater for life.
He's not even rocking Vans, but he probably punched somebody for nothing.
So my wife's been saying, I don't know what y'all are feeling with this whole altitude thing, but now I got her breathing heavy.
I'm good.
Nah, she's lying. She's breathing heavy. Same here. Just lugged this jerry can up here. We're at 12,228 feet right now. Look, you're already recovered.
It's my stamina.
Nuts. Yeah, can you believe I was in two-wheel drive? I was like, my foot is to the floor. Like, what is wrong with my truck?
I was like getting kind of concerned, and I was like, man, it gets pretty steep.
Same, dude. I was like, it's gonna bog out and like die.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, turns out 4 low is where you want to be. I was being an idiot. What do you have to say?
Always the pretty ones.
No. He's spinning this on me. It's not me.
Lunch on top of a mountain is an experience best shared with friends. The food itself doesn't matter much. It's the view, the air, the laughter that makes it unforgettable.
All right, camp hack. If you don't like going through all the effort to make a bunch of crazy food like I do, buy anything you can at the store with a bowl. So just milk. We got crunch berries, cocoa bliblies, ramen. I mean,
You know what's crazy, Grant, is you eat just like my 5-year-old.
yeah, well, I'm living it up, man.
After trips like this, it's always hard to explain to anyone who wasn't there just how special those moments really were. But for the ones who share them with you, it's effortless. A single word, a small joke, or even just a glance is enough to bring it all rushing back. The trail dust, the wind, the sense of being on top of the world together.
All right, guys, we just parked all the trucks. We're walking to the tip top of California Pass. We did run this yesterday before the whole crew got here, and it might be one of my favorite views because it's a 360 of just everything. So here we go, getting out of breath. But this is right at 13,000 or just shy of it. That's the tip top there.
After finishing lunch and soaking in the sweeping views, we dropped down California Pass and began the descent towards an old mining town called Animas Forks. Out here, the mountains are scattered with the weathered remains of homesteads and abandoned mines, each one a reminder of the grit it took to survive in this harsh but beautiful place. Many of the very roads we're driving today were carved into the rock by pioneers over a century ago, men and women who came chasing fortune and a new life in the high country. As you wind through these passes, it's impossible not to feel a connection to their determination and to wonder what stories still linger in these mountains.
And we got to see all the cool mining towns and stuff like that, and all the old buildings and structures. I know you love history.
Yeah.
So
I feel like that was my favorite thing. I'm all about the scenery. I love the mountains and everything like that, but I personally love history. So for me to see the houses from the 1800s and they lived in this tiny thing and everything like that, it was just really cool to see it and just go back in time and realize how far we've come. And now it's like a vacation to see that. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's so bizarre to think that that was their daily life, and here I am choosing to come see it.
And how much of wimps we are. Like they had it crazy back then, and it was just like normal life, you know. Look at how cool these buildings are. So you can walk up to them, you can go inside of them, and the Forest Service has done an amazing job to keep these intact. You can tell a lot of the old structure's still there, but some new construction has been put here just to keep it from falling over. But how cool. Look how cool this is, man. Creaky floors. In one of these rooms, there's a little hideaway. Look at this. This is where you go when you're wanted. You throw a rug over it. All right, so next up for our builds, this is our brand new 2024 Tacoma with the iForce Max motor. And this thing is so new, basically the paint is still wet. It has like 2,000 miles on it. This one's more of a wheeler. So if you paid attention to the Land Cruiser, that's a little bit more of a mild truck. It's not built for crazy trails. The Tundra is kind of just a big pig. It'll haul stuff. It's just big and wide. This one is on 37s. It's ready to party and get down. Again, we went with Kings all the way around on this truck, and we have some Dobinson coils in the rear to account for some extra weight that we're carrying back here. So probably the star of the show is this wheel and tire package. These are 37-inch Kenda Cleaver MT2s, super huge, man. But what's cool is it actually tucks very well in this truck. Toyota designed it, I think, in mind for some bigger tires. Also with the iForce Max motor, we don't have to re-gear. This thing is plenty powerful enough with these tires and the gear ratio. On the wheels, these are the RRW. These are mono forged, and we have a beadlock ring here because, again, this truck is built for the hard stuff. We really wanted to make this our wheeling truck. This is following the same principle as all of our other bumpers, meaning we have an aluminum shell on the outside and steel winch cradle and recovery points on the inside. Keeping it nice and lightweight, but very strong where it matters. Next up, we got our rock sliders. This is our drifter roof rack. Now, I know I've been saying prototype a lot in this video, but that's for good reason. We really want to put our own proper testing into these products before we release them to the wild. That's just the way we do things. And if you don't do that, that's kind of crazy. Also, peep this bicep. We have our cargo box here. We have our optional drifter topper. Again, when you pair it with our drifter roof rack, you get this nice flat platform from front to back. And then the tent we actually have is, again, from FSR, the Aspen V2 clamshell. But you already know we flipped it around for the front porch. Aluminum box, kind of like the Tundra, but it's a longer singular box. And we have adjustable shelves in here. We actually have a GP Factor propane mount. We have some sweet taillights from Alpharex. And then this is a better look at our dog bone. I'm talking AWE exhaust. Again, we have another one of their systems on this truck. When you're cruising at highway speeds, you really don't hear any kind of unnecessary rumble from the exhaust. But when you step on it, it sounds good, just like this. All right, let's talk about booties, truck booties. So this is our prototype rear bumper. Excited to have Jo drive this and bang it up. We just really need to know its weak points, what we need to change. But visually, aesthetically, I feel comfortable showing this to you guys because it's not gonna be that much different. Really wanna hear your comments. Please put them down below of what you think about this bumper. Now watch this 360 McTwist and we'll get back to the San Juans.
Well, here's Grant. Grant, just take a big old
Big old boomer. No, just had to squeeze a lemon a little bit. We're all right.
We did a little workout in the woods and did a cold plunge out in the river. So that was probably the highlight of the day, really.
After the workout, we wandered down to the river and eased ourselves into a shallow cold plunge. The shock of the water had a way of stripping life down to its essence. Sometimes a single moment can remind you that you're alive, really alive, in a way that the grind of daily routine often dulls. Most days, it feels like the world pushes us into a sort of trance, a kind of robotic drift where we go through the motions, breathing, moving, but not truly living. It's easy to get swept into that current, to let the weight of repetition pull you under. And climbing out takes effort, but it's worth the fight. We found that moments like this can wake you up. There's a pull to the wild, a force that has tempted poets, musicians, painters for centuries. Countless words have been written, songs have been sung, canvases filled, all in an effort to capture the magnetic draw of these untamed places. The wilderness heals, restores, and inspires awe. Yet, for all our attempts to define it, language always falls short. That's because it's more than words. It's something you have to experience. And when the sun sinks behind a San Juan peak, and the light scatters across the ridgeline, you'll know it, because you'll feel it deep in your soul.
So we just packed up camp here. Probably one of the most beautiful campsites I've ever found in this state. Obviously, I'm not from here, so I'm sure there's prettier, but this one's pretty tough to beat. Did get a little cool on us last night. Thankfully, had the wife there, so didn't just freeze to death. But once that sun gets up here in the mountains, man, it warms up so quick. So pretty nice right now, and we will head to Ridgeway, get some fishing things, some supplies, some fishing licenses for everybody. I think Grant's gonna get a new rod, so look for that. It's gonna be a sweet addition to the rig. He's down to the last few deets.
More flate over here, both trucks. Getting everybody aired up. Yeah. Jordan.
Hey.
What do you have to say?
This is sweet.
That's good. Rep the brand. Rep the brand. Rep the brand. I don't know if we've really shown Caleb's truck, but he's got our bumper on the front. What's up, dude? What do you think? Look at all this gear in here.
Yeah. See, that's what happens when you agree to be the cameraman.
Yeah. He's the cameraman. He's got literally every single camera in here.
And yet
batteries.
the cameraman's being filmed. That's kind of bad.
Yeah. No, this is good. This is good. This is the guy making this sweet video. You're welcome. Yep. I mean, goodness gracious, there's not a bad view out here, man. All right, so I got this camera on extendo mode. Look at this. Yo! Let's go get somebody.
It'll make it well.
This is Jacqueline.
Hello.
Hello, Jacqueline.
Hello.
Yeah. Look how long this thing goes.
She wasn't digging it.
No, she said, yeah, so a lot of us on this trip have never really fly fished. We've always liked the idea of it. But Jo's probably the most experienced, maybe Mo right after that. But Jo has the traditional rod and reel and everything, and Mo got this tin cara, and it's super simple. There's no reel. It's literally just a telescoping rod with a line on it. So you just kind of flick it. And I tried my hand at it. It took me a minute. I kind of get it now, and it is so fun. I'm hooked.
This landscape feels alive with portals. Around every bend, it's as if you've stepped through a doorway into another world. One moment, the jagged peaks and alpine meadows echo the Swiss Alps. The next, you're surrounded by rolling green that feels straight out of Ireland. Each turn reshapes the experience, an ever-shifting blend of places and eras. It's evolving, transformative, and endlessly captivating. No matter how many times we return, we're always left surprised. With the trucks aired down to a low PSI, we set our sights on Ophir Pass, a high mountain route that climbs to over 11,700 feet. This is not the highest or most technical trail out here. That being said, it is narrow and rocky, with sharp switchbacks carved into steep slopes that can test both driver focus and vehicle clearance. But that alpine scenery, it's worth the risk.
We're back. Let's talk final truck of the truck builds in this trip. This is my personal truck. I know, it's the sweetest. All right. So best part about this truck build is everything is not a prototype. Speaking of, our front full bull bar bumper. Then under here is our full aluminum skid plate package. We sell an integration plate. So basically you can marry the bottom of your bumper to the top of your skid plates, and you have one seamless way to protect your truck all the way to the back. All right, let's go. We are on a +2 long travel kit from Dirt King, the new Dobinson long travel coils as well. Dude, I mean, she rides like a cloud, man. And 37-inch tires. Let me show you in the back of the suspension as well. Have the Archive Garage shock relocation. And we have the Dobinson 14-inch smoothies. I mean, these things look like a freaking Yeti cup sitting right here, man. It's awesome. So what we have here is the Kinda cleavers. These are actually the exact same size and spec as on our shop Tacoma. We have some Nomad Convoy wheels that I did a little custom paint job on. Next up is our rock sliders. These are the exact same for the 2nd and 3rd gen Tacoma. And same for the roof rack. The Drifter series is a series because all the features are the same, it just fits different vehicles. Now out back for the truck is a Durbox flatbed tray and canopy. Strictly just straight up functionality. I mean, you get everything at your fingertips. And what's cool is you can actually take this off as well and just run around with the flatbed too. This is my air up system. We have a propane mount from Expedition Essentials, chainsaw mount, and then this is our Backwoods jerry can. Big old spare tire on the back, up top for sleeping and stuff. I have everything Alu-cab. I mean, in my opinion, dude, the Alu-cab stuff is so cool, and I think it fits the visual of this truck as well. Take a look in my garage. We got tools. That was funny. So on this side, we have everything for recovery, snatch blocks, kinetic rope, all the goodies there. And then this side, I bring this little guy out. cook on it, make coffee. I got places to charge things. This is my pantry. Last thing, we also have an AWE exhaust system on my truck. And guess what? Mine is a little bit better than the boys because I have 2 pipes. 2 is better than 1. That's good math, okay? This thing sounds awesome. It's a true dual exhaust, fully all the way back. I think it's one of the first companies to do that, and it sounds pretty good for this V6. Peep this sound. So that does it for the rig walk around portion of this video. Before we get back to the San Juan Mountains, comment down below, what is your favorite truck build? Better be mine. Later.
Hey. In Greece, testing the breach, spending breach that I made, putting pens to the sheets. Took a week to retreat from defending the breach, cause living better, doing more, the only ending of beef. I need some time to reflect on the heat, in order to pay back, but you know I kept my receipts. I bet on a team, let the work show what it means. When you charge it up and turn into a machine, I get the Green Bay J-Love and split it with my day one. Stay away from all you old call him May Young, and that's not for the woman. Half these dudes act like just see me flipping with the digits, now they turn into a gymnast. It's not how you thought it would go, is it? Jalen with the pivot, how they get lost in the rhythm. Y'all was shooting on the way that I'm living, but I forgive them. Seek revenge with how I'm killing. Hey, bounce with me if you made it.
After picking up our fishing gear and licenses, we headed straight for camp. We found the perfect spot tucked beside the river, where the promise of fresh fish met the steady, calming rhythm of rushing water. With most of the wheeling now behind us, the plan for this evening was simple. Unwind, soak in the stillness, and let the good vibes take over. We found ourselves recapping the moments that had already shaped this journey. The trails, the views, the laughs along the way. And while we were living it in real time, we also thought about those of you watching who might be considering your own first step into this sort of thing. And so, allow us to share a few suggestions to help you get started.
My personal advice is to run what you brung. You know, don't go out and buy a $100,000 vehicle and then put $20,000 worth of parts on it when you hadn't even gone out to see if you like it. That's always my first advice to people.
I think it's very important to just let go and have some fun.
Yeah.
I would say all in, go all in. We've never really camped together. I've been camping in deer woods, stuff like that, but nothing out like this, and definitely not on top of a car. So getting out and just trying to, you know, it's a good place to clear your head, get out in the middle of nowhere. There's no cell service in a lot of places, so you just don't have a lot to think about. And then getting to do it with all of our guys. I mean, I think just the rush of emotions going up, like our first day, actually getting up to the top of one of the passes and just stopping, and they're like, dude, you're grinning ear to ear. I was like, that was so much fun. Like, I loved it.
Find some people that do it already. The companionship, the camaraderie, that part is so great, but having someone with experience just takes the edge off a little bit. You feel a little bit safer. They can spot you. So that would be my biggest thing. We've always had good people around us to kind of help us out in those moments, and now we're able to help other people out in those moments, so it's
pretty amazing.
The back part where it's starting to swirl, I just think that's a lot.
Oh! I had a bite.
Dude, they're there.
I had a bite. I saw him.
The flash?
Yeah.
That's what you want? You don't have a fly?
No, he ate it.
That dirty dog.
Dang, I had him now. I totally had him. Was about to catch the first one.
Okay, now get some slack on. Oh, dang, we're getting close.
There's a movement happening. All across the world, people are finding adventure, healing, and hope in the wild. It's bigger than a company, more than a product or sales. For us, we don't just talk the talk. Each and every one of us here truly lives this lifestyle and deeply cares about the community. The wild is waiting, and we think it's about time that you join the movement.
All right, so we're coming to the end of our trip here in Colorado. We've enjoyed our time here, figured out a couple things. One, we build cool shit, and two, we enjoy using it. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure to follow along, like, subscribe. You have any questions about anything you saw in the video, reach out.